Bronx rapper Remy Ma has started her own movie network, and one of the first movies that she's including on this network is called The Biggest Boss, about a CEO turned rapper. Does that sound familiar? I'm sure it does. And Rick Ross got a wind of this and he sent a cease and desist.
Man, I done took so many chances just to get here. Music's the only thing that's keeping me from the other side of that fence.
So what, you trying to be a rapper now?
So what I was thinking was take a little bit of his lifestyle and get a rap game something authentic.
We was booked one ways, Houston and LAX, no luggage.
We never disclosed that information anywhere. The only way he would have known about that was if he was there.
May you take this time and reflect on the decisions that you make.
I got a little issue. I need you to get this done.
Now, the only thing we gotta do now is work on your rap name. What if we called you C.O. Popo?
Brick Baby? Lil Flip? Red Cafe? Hey, count me in. This on the Remy Ma network, but this need to be on Tubi. This will be an instant Tubi classic. When I tell you, boy, I'm gonna have my little Chardonnay glass. I'm gonna have my buffs on. And I'm gonna be watching this movie in great detail. You hear me? Now, Rick Ross has found himself in a dilemma about this. Because if I was him, I would definitely send a cease and desist as well. Rick Ross always handled his situation wrong, admitting the fact that he was a CEO before. He could have just came out the gate and said, yeah, that was a different part of my life where I wanted a job. I was fresh out of college. I wanted to do things the right way. I became a CEO. But we knew back then, years ago, if something came out that seemed not factual about you, your career was definitely pretty much over. So I understood the paranoia. But at the same time, we know that Rick Ross and Drake's back and forth was allegedly over Drake sending a cease and desist to French Montana, who was his partner. So he's in a position to where it's like, I already said that cease and desist was some lame shit because Drake did it. We went back and forth, but now I find myself in a position to where I gotta do the same thing. Now let's read the TMZ report. Rick Ross respects hustle, but he's saying Remy Ma has gone too far. The Biggest Boss is going after Remy and her network for a movie that he says rips off his nickname and music. Remy is planning to release a film called The Biggest Boss on her platform, the Remy Network. Now, according to a letter sent by Rick Ross's attorneys and obtained by TMZ, Rick is claiming that the project features the unauthorized use of his music and trade name and demanding they halt the project from going forward. Not only that, Ross says it's confusing fans into thinking he has something to do with the movie, citing comments on social media. A rep for Remy Ma tells TMZ Remy was personally unaware of the concerns raised regarding The Biggest Boss and takes the matter seriously. She has maintained a personal and professional relationship with Rick Ross for more than 20 years and would never intentionally engage in any action that could harm his brand or cause offense. Now, Remy Ma, what you're doing is called gaslighting. You're trying to act as if you had no clue that Rick Ross would have a problem with this. We all know Rick Ross's story. It's one of the more famous stories in hip hop history. Never have we ever seen anybody be a CEO and then turn into a rap star. This just didn't come out of thin air. This wasn't just a brilliant idea for a movie. Somebody thought about it and said, we could really make a movie and profit off of this. And maybe you enjoyed the movie, and maybe you enjoyed that it was going to come with some controversy, and you said, you know what? I'm going to pick this up on my network. How much you want for it? And of course 50 Cent would repost it. I mean, he has the longest running beef in hip hop history with Ja Rule, and then he has the second with Rick Ross. They've probably officially been going at it at this point for 20 years. He done lost millions of dollars, lost lawsuits, lost the rap part of the beef. So 50 Cent is gonna get back whenever he can. And what 50 Cent said was, LOL, what happened here? Ha 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 ha, LMAO. Now what I will say is, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And Rick Ross, you made exponential fun of Drake for doing a cease and desist with French Montana. Now, we later went on to realize that Drake is a hoe ass nigga who does cease and desist just because he's in his feelings. And at the same time, people are trying to monetize off your name, your likeness, but you're trying to sue in the form of something different. But we know what this is, man. This is embarrassment. But we know what this is, man. This is embarrassment, and you don't want this to come out. I get it. And Remy Ma is trying to gaslight you, acting like she has no clue what you're talking about when everybody knows that this is about you. Don't get me wrong, I'll be trying to sue too. But I also am not living a life that I really didn't live. Rick Ross, you're putting yourself in a position to where now you got to do things that you shamed other people for doing. But it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, we know that you're just gonna pull out a Bel Air Brute bottle or whatever your latest liquor is in the swimming pool, and you're gonna say all kind of stuff that just circles around the truth. You're gonna show your chain, you're gonna smile and show those pretty veneers, and then we'll move on. We already know how this goes, so y'all make sure that y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Is Rick Ross a hypocrite? Do y'all think that Rick Ross is gonna handle it the same way? What's the best way for him to handle it, man? Y'all make sure that y'all hit that hype button down below somewhere so y'all can push me further into the algorithm. Hey, I gave y'all 4 videos a day, man. I gave y'all 4 videos a day, man. I'm grinding. Y'all make sure y'all support and hit that like button, hit that share button, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. 4 videos, dog. Come on, man. Show me some love. We out, baby. Boom.
IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.